So now that we're at the table, we got our J's, we got our cups, we're in a vibe. So the topic. If you keep on taking breaks, you'll never finish it. Do you agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Disagree. Why, Molly?
Because if you're still moving forward at your pace, it's not about what other people are doing. Even if you're taking a break, the process is still happening. The unfolding of what you're working on is still happening. So you need to take breaks or you end up falling over. And if you fall over, that's when you don't finish what you begin. When you don't take breaks, we always go overload and exhaust ourselves because we're in competition with something outside of ourselves. So you choose when you need a break by listening to your body saying you need to sit down. When you're foggy, when you're not focused, when you're not feeling like you're in your body, when you're somewhere else, when you're not in the present moment. So I say take breaks when your body and your soul says sit the fuck down as much as you choose because you're on your own timeline. So that's why I disagree with that statement.
Yeah. And as long as you choose, and I love that you said that toward the end, right? Because it's like the choice. Okay, so basically I feel like when it comes to taking breaks or like, especially us being artists, there's that pressure or used to be, if you allow the pressure to be there, right? So there's that pressure of feeling like you have to constantly be working. You should constantly be creating. There should always be something in your bag. Like, what if so-and-so comes up to you? Like all of those things are kind of swirling
outside of you,
absolutely swirling outside of you. And I feel like sometimes we feel like we don't have the choice to take a break, right? Which is why people burn the fuck out, right? And people feel like they don't have, like, not even that they don't have a choice, but that's not even an option. Like, it doesn't exist sometimes. I feel like I've come across artists who are like, and it's like, you know. Now for me, the whole point of this table talk too, well, not the whole point. The reason why I came up with this idea is because, you know, it's very meta. We did an episode and then we couldn't find Kashana on the table. We don't know. I was like, well, where'd they go? Bitches went on vacay. And that's fine. But I think there was like also a lot of pressure for me to like, within that space, like I had to go through the stages of like, I can't, you know, I'm just gonna forget about it for 2 seconds, or damn, it's just getting away from me. Then I forgot about it. Then you get into the whole like feeling bad about not doing anything. And then you're crucified. Oh, that's a harsh word. Then you're what's another word? Like, I guess
I think that's the right word though, because we do crucify ourselves. I mean, that's a metaphor. I mean, that's symbolism, and that's a symbolism, you know, of shame and putting somebody down for being who they are. And so I think that is what we do. We put ourselves down for being where we're at and where we are. We shame ourselves and we judge ourselves. I think that's absolutely right.
Absolutely. And so you go through those moments, and then so like, I mean, I was going through that moment, and then kind of getting to a place where I was like, I'm just not gonna do it. But that never felt right. And even those moments where I tried to make myself believe it, it just always came back in different forms, whether it was these beautiful co-hosts here or whether it was like a random thing that would pop up on my feed or something that connected to a thought that I had or something that I was wrestling with. And it was just, I mean, it's the universe talking basically. But I say all that to say is like, yeah, I felt like, because I took a break at one point in that process, I felt like because I took a break, it wasn't going to get finished. And so I should just accept that. But I think what it did was to allow that process, right? So I think when we do take breaks, right, giving yourself the grace, but also even if you don't realize that yet, like even if you don't realize that, oh, this is for me, this is also a part of the process so that I can actually execute what I want to do. Sometimes we don't even have that awareness or that relationship to the break, right? And I slowly realized that, oh, this time is time this is time for me, but also this has everything to do with the project that you feel like you may be running from. Actually.
So do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. Yeah, I definitely disagree. Justin, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. I think y'all hit on some like really great and like accurate things. I think our relationship to what it means to take a break should be reevaluated. A lot of times I think when we think of breaks, we think of like, oh, we're abandoning something, or we think, oh, I am removing myself from this thing, taking a break from it. When breaks are about distance, and distance is about perspective. And oftentimes, like you said, Katrina, we don't realize, like, oh, me taking a break from this is actually part of the process. It's a part of the creation process. It's not me putting the process on pause. It's actually a moment for me to take a step back and to assess the thing that I'm working on so that I'm able to make steps forward. I think the process of creation, I think the process of journeying is just that, is that we have to stop for breaks. We have to stop for the water. We have to stop for the navigation. We have to stop to see where we've come, in order to move forward. That's all a break is.
Well, we don't celebrate the we don't celebrate the journey where this society celebrates the destination. It celebrates the results of things, right?
And that's the thing that's outside of us, because if society is celebrating the end point, you don't have to.
Right.
And that's the awareness right there. Looking at what you're running after. If you're running after what society is doing, then you're outside of yourself, not in your journey in the present. And so, we celebrate the destination, but as we've seen, the stories that we read over and over again, The Alchemist is about him getting to a destination, but slowing down to go to that stillness space for things to come to him time and time and time again. And Justin, you said it, curiosity. Creation is curiosity. That's how we got this shit the way it is today. The society we're talking about, we created, and it took a long time to create the society we have today. And so, enjoy your journey. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your journey.
Yes, and take breaks as you need to. I mean, I think if
because we need to.
Because listen,
daily.
I'll speak for myself. I'm good at being like, okay, and now I'm going to take a break. I'm good at that. To keep myself in check with that, because if I get too attached to those moments, sure, I might not finish, but we have to allow ourselves the grace to be present in the breaks that we need to take, and to know, okay, I need distance, I need space from this, but I know that there are answers in this break. There are answers that I'm getting in this break that are going to feed what it is that I've taken a break from. It's not, and honestly, I think anytime we start something, anytime we set our intentions towards something, whether we know it or not, we're moving.
Yeah, we're moving. Always moving forward.
We're always moving forward. There's never really a stopping. There's never really a breaking. It's all, the breaking is still a part of the motion forward.
It's all an illusion. The backslide is an illusion, because it's just something that we missed that we're now ready to face, Mm-hmm. And so it's like, there's also gratitude when we fall back and take a break, or whatever you want to name it, because there's something here that's for me. There's something here that's for me. So even when it's painful, even when I am falling back, it's like, oh, there's something in here. And you just let it reveal itself. You allow it to reveal itself by being still in that space and in that break that you're speaking about.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not specific to artists, right? Like I know we're speaking from that perspective, are a lot of the things that like, I think that we, give examples of is usually in the world of industry and our creative process and things like that. And also as just human, first of all, everyone is a creator. So
That
there's
part.
and so, but for everyone, like even in the corporate world or wherever you place yourself, I guess, within our society, this is important for you too, because take a break, boo, is necessary for self-care. It's clarity, to listen, to hear, which you probably wouldn't hear or be able to tune into when you're running constantly. And I think, hashtag self-care is like such a trending thing, right now, but even within it being a trend, it's a truth. And I think that like everyone needs to just really subscribe to it, but like figure out what that is for yourself, for you, because that doesn't look like the think pieces and the bullet points up on Instagram. That's not for everybody. I definitely believe in sharing that, but like figure out what that is for you. And if taking a break means like you go 5 months without putting anything out that you said you would put out, fine. Take that 5 months to figure out whatever it is you need to figure out, to sit back, to relax, to breathe, to zoom out. We be so zoomed into shit all the goddamn time. Why am I cussing like this?
Passionate about what it means to take breaks, and being present in the moment.
And I think I'm just talking to myself a little bit.
We always are. We're never not talking to ourselves. As soon as we think that we're teaching somebody and we got something, the universe will show you that the person across from you that you're talking about is another incarnation of you.
Yeah.
So we're always talking to ourselves.
Never.
I mean, some things that I do like in the morning, like for real, like if I don't get the time, and Jamal, you helped me with this, and I think I told you about this one day. I think I was on the phone with you, or maybe you just told me about it, but you said you woke up late, you were rushing for something, and you were like rushing to like brush your teeth, and then you just stopped and you were like, I'm already late. What am I? And just took the time to do everything that you would normally do in the morning. And that has literally stuck with me since the moment you said it. And every time I start to like, I can feel myself ahead of myself. I'm like,
you feel it.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoop, whoop. No. So I think it's all an illusion, right? The lateness, the time, the fact that we have so much to do. It will all get done. It will all get done. You're late anyway. So why not do what you need to do in that moment so that you can set the tone for the rest of the day?
Acceptance, accepting the reality that I'm late. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ownership too. I'm late.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Because in a way, like you're not owning art. In a way, it's a form of denial.
You're rushing for somebody else. You're rushing for the people that are going to judge you or say something about you being late.
Well, and also like, I'm gonna keep rushing to make. What does that do? Does it make us feel like we can catch up to the time, or we can get the time back? Like it's also
right.
a form of denial that we're not even fucking aware of.
Yeah, you still get there late. You still get there late rushing.
Still get there late rushing.
So yeah,
and you leave yourself behind in a sense too. When accidents happen when we're unaware, and we're rushing. For me in my life, like I got in a horrible accident when I was rushing the day before my 25th birthday, and that was a big lesson for me because I lost my oldest brother in a car accident. I said I was rushing, and I was not aware. I was not aware that how the accident happened, and it could have been my life. It could have been somebody else's life. So that was an awakening for me that if I'm late, just be late because it's better that I make it there and make a change the next time to get to where I need to be on time. Just call and say, hey, I'm running 15, 20 minutes behind, although you're 10 minutes behind, So.
Okay, so now we're gonna wrap up. This has been a great talk. Do y'all have any like food for the week to share with the viewers, whether it's something you want to offer or if there's something that you would like to receive?
I'll offer something. Take breaks daily so that you never fall down. And you'll realize when you take breaks daily, you'll become more connected with the relationship that you have with yourself. You'll start to create the life that you want to live, not for anyone else, but because you enjoy the life that you're living. And that is the gift that you give to everyone else, your presence. So take breaks every day so you don't ever have to take a long one that you feel like is taking you away from anything. Because every day you have intentional time to be with you in your space. That's what I want to offer.
I love that. And Swin, what would you like to offer or receive for the week?
I think I'm asking the universe for I think clarity on some things. I think I've been in a post-process fog, and trying to figure out. I'm driving through the mountains. The process was going up the mountain, and I like coming back down the mountain, like into my life again. I feel like outside of what the process is, and I'm going through some fog, just a little bit of fog. That's it. So I'm looking for some clarity. That's all.
That I am going to ask the universe for peace this week. For peace. All right. Well, thank you for talking. Thank you for chatting with us today. And I wanted to bring something new to the table. And basically is the table sign off. And so we're introducing that, and it'll be something that we leave the space with every episode. So, as always,
be good to you.
Good to you.
Be good to you. Bye, y'all. See you next episode.